past the refinery of the pipe house are the lower mines, from which magical properties of the comet are extracted. The heroes must use a tank to proceed through the mines and get to the main cooling facility. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pandemonium 2. We're moving on to Hate Tank. A very interesting level. Well, why do I think it's interesting? Well, finally, I can finally do believe that we're now going deeper into the comet, because now we're actually inside of it and we cannot see outside. Well, we might as well begin with the good part of this stage. Mainly this dude down here and this section that we get to go. He's actually considered maybe a mini-boss, kinda, but he's known as the Drill Bot. The entire section involves running away from him. And also collecting treasure. Let's do it! I kinda like this chase because of the pacing that happens in here, and it's actually very easy. Unless you're collecting all the treasure, and then you gotta be expedient. And you know collecting all the treasure is extremely important. So yeah, don't get too close to him. A lot of the times you're really just gonna be bouncing off of him, but he does hurt you. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Ring, we're good! Alright, there we go. Move, Vicky. Get that last piece of treasure. Green, there we go! Alright. And that is that section. Now we can continue on. Drillbot will continue to follow us and block our exit backwards. And we get to hop into a tank and start shooting him! Ah! Oh, easy does it, tank. There we go. That tank. Take that, Drillbot. It's a weird looking drill anyways. It's more of a masher than a drill arm. Oh well. You just gotta keep shooting him until he explodes into halves and ta-da! We win! Now we get to the bad section. This level isn't over. And I really wish it was. However, a lot of people could possibly get stuck here, especially because, the arrows say to go right. Okay. Well, I can't. I'm just kind of humping a wall here. Well, this is actually the only time in the game where you're actually using the shoulder buttons on your PlayStation controller. If you press either L1 or R1, you will pivot the gun turret on top. Your cannon, which you need to do in order to actually see the barrier over here, which you have to smash in order to continue on with the level. And now it is time for the bad part of the level. Now I'm seeing that graffiti over on the wall. The queen is a splatter. Yeah, just think about what that splatter probably is, and of course. But yeah, anyway, bad part of the level. Pretty much the rest of the level after this point. The entire rest of the level is driving this tank and continuing on through the mines in order to continue on downwards, I guess. You have to deal with multiple things, including bombs and missiles and enemy tanks and choppers, and I'm not really good at not taking damage. However, I wouldn't really know because we're not actually sure how much damage we're actually taking until it's too late. Because the tank's health is not equal to ours, which is kind of weird. I really wish it was, so I had some understanding of how badly I was doing. You can just run over the goons anyways. But yeah, one of the problems I just have with this is the lack of feedback that I get with the tank. Like, this would be exciting or something if, you know, like, I actually felt some weight to it, but I really don't. You're just kind of blowing up stuff for the sake of it, like, just destroying the facility because it's bad? I don't know, it's really like we have to take the game's word for it that this is bad. And there's a gun copter. Gun copters are kind of annoying, kind of not. It all depends on your ability to control the turret, your cannon, and how well you're able to fire it. Which isn't really that hard, except for when you're going over slopes, when the angle completely changes. The other thing I have to say about this level is that it really is... I'm not a big fan of, like, the technological, industrial robot areas kind of like this. Just, like, it feels bland, and this game is kind of no exception to that rule. As I'm going like, yep, blowing things up. I really want to feel like I'm doing something here, and the biggest problem I have with this level is that it doesn't feel like a Pandemonium level. It really doesn't. After the first section, it doesn't follow the original formula of a platformer. However, I'm kind of mixed on that because now when I'm trying to be nice to this level, I'm going like, yes, it's absolutely and completely unique. And that did not hit me through that cannon. There we go. But this doesn't feel like a Pandemonium level because it doesn't follow the same formula. Like, you're going through this and going like, there's no platforming here. That's the cardinal thing about Pandemonium, is that it's a platformer. It's not a platformer anymore. It's a really awkward shooter. There's a lot of questions you can make about this level in terms of what it is and what it isn't. Like, it's kind of... But then, of course, I have to be nice about it and say that it is unique. It's the only time in the game where you're using shoulder buttons in order to direct your fire. But then, again, this tank is just weird. Like, I've controlled many tanks over many... What did I get hit with? Whatever. Now you get to shoot at the camera, because there's a cannon over here. It's annoying thing, because it's one of these ideas where you have to shoot it dead on, or, like, if you're really good, you're able to actually do it without getting hit, but of course I'm not. And then work on actually not getting hit. I think the tank can only take about 15 hits before it goes down. But of course, you get no actual feedback of how many hits you have taken until... really gotta get those. There we go. Now, is there any point to defeating every enemy in here? As far as I know, there isn't. And in some cases, it's really annoying to take out all of the enemies. And it's better to just kind of dodge and just get through with a section. Ugh. This area is kind of annoying too because of the whole bombers, and there we go. Of course I can hit there. Now I have to... Whoop! Okay. I'm just going straight through, screw this gun, not taking care of it. There we go. Just keep going. Like, if it's easy enough in order to take out the targets, do so. Of course, we have to take out the targets. This place you may want to take out some... There, go, 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 go. Okay, thank you. Now this place is annoying because if you didn't take out everything in the previous one, they can possibly still hit you. However, it's very easy to get to the next checkpoint and to the true place over here. Get to the... I believe this is supposed to be... I don't know what it is, but, yeah. Okay. Try this again. I'm glad I got to this part, because if I If I died in that last part, I'm going like, ugh. Now, the whole idea is that there's a nice tower over here, and we gotta blow up the tower. I believe it's supposed to serve some purpose. This isn't the main cooling facility, not just yet, but this is mining technology. And we blew it up and made it sink into the comet. And with that, objective complete. And we get to dock, and the level's over. The level, it feels like it goes 5 minutes too long. It's honestly not a long level, but it feels long because of the tank sequence. Hate tank pretty much sums up my feelings for the level. Like, I really like the platforming part at the beginning with the drill bot over there. That dude right there, who's apparently still alive even afterwards. But the tank part is just, no. Especially with Pandemonium, it's so out of place that I just can't it's unique, but I just don't like it. But with that, we don't have to think about the tank ever again. And we can continue on into the main cooling facility, which is apparently fantabulous. Yes, it's fantabulous. See you next time, everyone.